honestly just need to use our stream deck. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Sippin', Monday Mixin', where we begin and end every week with a conversation and a drink. I'm Ling. This is the BLT bar. Welcome to Monday Mixin'. I realized when I flop my arms out, this shirt looks like it looks like a shirt I used to draw on stick people when I was younger. All shirts look like this. I finally washed the shirt. It's been dirty for like 3 weeks. So now I finally have the shirt to wear. How's everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me. It looks like the mic is picking up, but I have a couple of extra little doodads I had to set up, so I want to make sure everything was in and out of the way appropriately. Excuse me. Trey brought home some crab rangoons. I hear Mr. Barks. Everybody say hi to Brew. You want to say hi? Come here. Well, it is Sunday Sippin' / Monday Mixin'. So, of course, if you guys are sipping on anything, please let me know what you're sipping on. Or you can let Brew know if you'd like. You say hi? You say hi to everybody? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, he's been big snoozing today. Hi, Booby. Hi, Wildflower. How are you? Oh, I was going somewhere with a story. So, Trey brought home some goons. Love goons. Crab rangoons are delicious. The sauce that I was dipping them in, I do believe, has ginger in them because I'm slightly itchy. So if you guys see me slightly more scratchy than normal, it's probably because I'm having a slightly allergic reaction to the ginger. But the goons were good. Hi, Doobish. Hi. Hi. Ow. Hi. He's a good little man. Well, yeah, so I asked how you guys, or what you guys were drinking, if you're drinking anything. Right now I got some water. I have been a dehydrated bitch today. Like, this is I need to drink 4 of these. We were talking about this last week. I need to drink 4 of these bitches, right? I'm barely on number 2. Barely. So, gonna work on at least finishing this bottle. Water myself, right? Oh, let's be hydro homies. We don't need to be dehydrated bitches. I luckily really like water. Do you prefer water room temp or do you prefer water cold? Do you want to? Oh, come on. All right. Okay. While we chit chat, Brew wants to hang out with us, I guess. So, do you prefer room temp water or do you prefer cold water? I prefer cold water personally. I mean, I'll drink it. It's whatever. But if I were to pick, if I had a choice, I usually pick cold water. I like it cold, ice cold, where you can like feel it going down your throat and just like hydrating everything in your body. Yeah, that's the best. Isn't that right, Brew? What do you think? I'm holding him like a football. Well, how's your guys' week been? We had a pretty good week. What about you, Brew? Did you have a good week? Yeah. Trey has been working really hard at his new job, opening up a speakeasy. So it is just me and Brew tonight. More Ling and Brew shenanigans. I think I had a pretty good week. I'm trying to think. Man, weeks feel so much longer. They feel longer and shorter all at the same time. I think I had a good week. I guess it was. I do feel like it was. Last week, there was. Not that there was something wrong, like something wrong, but I felt like. I don't know. There was like inconveniences. More inconveniences than normal that was just like occurring around me and to me. Not that I'm like, again, nothing life threatening, you know, it wasn't, you know, like, oh my god, somebody, it's not altering me, it's just like inconveniences everywhere. I experienced brain fog for the first time in a hot minute last week. I do remember that. That was not fun. I don't remember if I was dehydrated, if I was tired, overworked, or a combination of all the above. But, bro, there's no snacks up here. Here you go. But yeah, so last week was a week, but it's over. We did have a grand time yesterday, so we did not Sunday sipping yesterday because we got home from the water park. We went to a water park, had a fun time. Wildflower and I are a little crispy from the sun. The sun just like baked us yesterday. We put on sunscreen, but like, I think it's because there's just like a lack of green where we were, just concrete everywhere. I think it was honestly just like magnified heat. So we're a little crispy, but we're trying to make sure we stay hydrated both inside and outside. But I had a grand time. We also we actually got to go last week, or we went yesterday because the original time we went, we technically got rained out, even though rained out was they closed the park like, what was it, an hour and a half early? 2 hours early. So we got rain check tickets that we had to use by the end of the season, so that's why we went yesterday. But we also got rained out again yesterday. Technically, they closed the park like a little over an hour early, and actually my sister and Trey were there too. They just joined us, so they like bought tickets. They didn't have rain check tickets, but they got rain check tickets for their bot tickets. So I feel like it's just gonna be like a loop of us going to the splash park. I'm telling you, Wildflower, your little man's. Do you see this dog? Do y'all see this dog right now? He's like full T-posing. Mr. Barks, what are you doing? Are you this weird? He's standing on my knee, but it looks like he's floating. Do you want to get down? There's not any snacks up here. Those are not for you. All right. Ooh. So yeah, I feel like it's probably just gonna be a cycle of us going to this park, which I had a fun time. Like, I thought it was a fun park. This was my second time being at a water park. I'm sanitizing my hands. I had never been to a water park before. The first time we went to this one. And I had a fun time. I actually learned how to swim yesterday. I keep getting taught how to swim and then forgetting and then having to get like re-taught how to swim. So yeah. Let's see. What we're gonna do while I'm blabbing. Today, as you can see on our menu, we are going to be making some boba tea. And I feel like boba tea is like a really... it's kind of a broad spectrum of like a drink. Basically, boba tea is any type of drink that is like comprised of, obviously, a tea. There is tea in the name. And tapioca pearls. So today we have these tapioca pearls that say they're ready in 5 minutes. It says that it is black sugar flavor. I don't know if it's actually flavored or not, because I just wanted to get the regular old, like, boba pearls. Here, let me show you guys. It has been a long time since I've had boba, and I was craving it last week. Our favorite boba spot in town actually had a sale. It was like buy one, get one half off, and I didn't get to go. So, go during their sale at least. So we're going to be trying some boba tea at home. I'm going to do 2 different types of tea. So I'm doing one that's more of like a fizz. We are going to make, after we make our boba, because the boba can sit for a little bit, I am going to make a kiwi simple syrup. First off, do you see how big this kiwi is? Look at how big these kiwis are. Like... Look at, dude, this kiwi's huge. It's freaking huge. too. Like you can see it compared to my hand. Anyway, we're gonna make some kiwi simple syrup. And hopefully our escapades for simple syrup won't be as traumatic as our cherry one. Oh, hey! Welcome on in, your local fae. Did I read that correct? Yes! Welcome on in, your local fae, and welcome on in, Raiders. How is everybody? Oh, okay. All right, come on. You heard me. Oi. Okay. Hi! Welcome to the BLT bar. Contrary to what BLT usually means, BLT stands for Brew, which is our dog right here. Ling, I'm Ling, and then Trey is my husband. He's not here today. But welcome to the BLT bar. How was your stream? What were we streaming? Brew, you want to say hi to everybody? Okay, so say hi. You say hi? Here, why don't you come say hi? Oh. Yes, doggy. Hold up, kid. Oh, ha. You say hi to everybody? You say hi? You're looking the exact. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Oh, such a handsome boy. Oh, yes. He's a little scraggly. But that's okay. I gotta get you a haircut soon. Here you go. Restocking on syrups and stuff. Ooh! I love a good scraggly boy. Same. We stand our scraggly boy. Let me get mine. What kind of syrups were we restocking on? I don't know if you heard me when you came in. So we're making boba tea today, but I'm wanting to specifically make a, like a fizz, basically. Like a fizz tea. So, I don't know if it... Well, I mean, fruit, like a fruit tea. It might count as a tea, right? So I'm wanting to make a kiwi simple syrup and then mix that with the seltzer to have with our boba. So I'm gonna try doing a kiwi simple syrup, which I haven't done before. So we're gonna see how it is. Homemade syrups, and I've been. Oh, you made a kiwi simple? Okay. Tell me your secrets. May I call you Faye, or what? What would you prefer me to call you? Also. I guess, okay, I will go ahead, nobody's reading this, but I'll let you know. My name is Ling, and my pronouns are she, her, so feel free to introduce yourself as well. Have been teaching myself how to make cocktails and mocktails. Oh, nice! Color comes out kind of ugly. Alright, use any pronouns? Perfect. Alright, well, nice to meet you, Faye. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out at the BLT bar. Let me go ahead and give you a follow. Oh my gosh, your icon is so cute! Okay, I follow you off on my moderator account. Chung style, okay. I recommend just a low heat. So, that's funny that you also bring up chung. Trey was wanting to make a blueberry chung a couple weeks ago. So, he got the sugar and the blueberries and decided that he wanted to put it in the fridge. Well, you know, if you put things in the fridge, it usually takes longer for it to do its thing, especially if it's going to ferment. He decided that he didn't want to put it in the fridge anymore, and he took it out of the fridge, which it then started to ferment. However, he didn't disinfect the jar that he was using before he took it out to ferment on the counter, so it was like a week and a half of just like, I had to throw away because the jar wasn't disinfected. So it was really sad. I'm smelling. Okay, gotcha. Made a culture jar, basically. Yeah, I don't know what would have happened. So I am known as the iron stomach in the house. I have probably flown a little too close to the sun several times when it came to things that I probably should or should not have eaten. But I have survived. So I'm the wrong person to ask. Favorite thing to make chunk style is lemon ginger. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Which is also funny that you bring up. At the very beginning of stream, I was eating some crab rangoons, and the sauce that the crab rangoons came with have ginger in them, and I am very sadly allergic to ginger. Out of all the things to be allergic, oh, I'm sorry, kid. Out of all the things to be allergic to, why ginger? I can have galangal. I can have like relatives of ginger, like the like root herbs. I know, it's so sad, but I can't have it. So it's not life threatening, luckily. I just get itchy, basically. I think I've got a small rash on my thigh right now because I only ate a small little bit of the sauce. The sauce. Oh my god, I love ginger. I know, it smells so good. I bet it tastes so good. I've like nibbled on a little like ginger chew, and I'm like, oh god, yeah. I bet ginger, when you're like sick, you gotta like clean out your sinuses and stuff. Amazing. Amazing. Well, that's cool that you make syrups and stuff. So you said that you were learning, Faye, how to make different cocktails and mocktails, right? Do you have any favorites so far, or anything that like you're working on? Okay, I made a couple of different things. Currant syrup. Ooh, okay. Did you use like fresh currant? Where do you get fresh currant? And then lemon ginger syrup is processing right now. Ooh, so much fun. Are these all chunk style? Are you doing them different ways? Again, I'm just doing the simple syrup method. So Trey, the T in the BLT bar, is actually like a licensed bartender mixologist. So we call him the mixologist. I call myself the mooch because I do have a bartending license in the state that we live in, so that's plus. But I consider him the expert, and I try my best. You make ginger tea and make it simple. So it's 1-to-1. Okay, nice. Do you do rich syrups at all? I make it chunk style. Can't be at my feet for a ton, so it's easy to me. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not just alone. I've been self-teaching. So, rich syrups. I made my first today. Woo! How was it? It was so good. Rich syrups, honestly, I do feel like, for the most part, are the way to go because they also last. Like, they last longer. I made a lemon rich syrup. I don't think I've ever made a lemon rich syrup, actually. We usually we keep simple syrup around since you basically use it in just about every cocktail that you'll make. But I think Trey is wanting to do more rich syrups just in general, so you can, 1, use less, and 2, it lasts longer. But you know, it never occurred to me that I could do rich syrups like with fruit, like flavored syrups. Faye, okay, hold on, Faye. All right, okay. Right now, if you look up in this corner, this is my my little pot of water that we have going. We're gonna make the boba first so that it can sit and cool for a little bit, and then we'll get started on the kiwi simple. But I guess I can go ahead and cut up the kiwi. I love boba. It is a snack, yes! So, boba itself, it's just tapioca pearls, right? It's basically like starch, rolled up, and you cook it, right? I grew up with a dessert. So I'm Lao. Laos is a country that's right next to Thailand. It's Southeastern Asia. But a very popular dessert that I had growing up, and still one of my favorites to this day, is called namban. And it's translated to sweet water. That's basically like what the translation is. Let's see, I have really good friends in high school who's... Yeah! Word family! Oh no, you're good. I usually call it Lao. There's an S. I think I actually saw a video as to why there was an S on the end of Laos. But for the most part, if you just say Lao, that's usually the safe option. I think it's the best option, personally. But yeah, there was a dish. I feel like it's more of an acquired taste. I don't know. I think it's because it's a texture thing. But it's basically translated to sweet water, and it is a coconut milk based dessert. Basically, it's basically a dessert soup. Like, I don't know how else to describe it, because your base is going to be coconut milk, Right, okay, I was like, Faye, do you know what I'm talking about? So it's a coconut milk base and you can put things in it. So, I know there's a Vietnamese version of it. There's basically like a Southeastern Asian version of this, but you can put like fresh fruits, canned fruits, different like shapes of tapioca in there, and pearls are often like were often used when I was younger. They basically were like super duper tiny boba though. So when boba tea first started getting more popular, I was like, oh look, like these are like the things that we eat in Namban. They're just bigger, but it like that's really what it is. It's just like larger tapioca pearls. I haven't tried it yet. I love soup. Soup. Good soup. It's a texture thing. Trey's not much for it, because there are lots of different textures in there. So there's chewy, there's soft. You can have crunchy if you do, the translation is ruby chestnuts. So you basically take water chestnuts and you'll cover them in a tapioca starch, I believe. Then you boil them. So the tapioca starch gets kind of chewy, sticky, like, tapioca pearls, but it's on the outside of a chestnut. So when you chew into it, it crunches. You have a chew and it crunches. So like there's all sorts of like different different textures going on, which I really enjoy in my food personally. I'm just saying that I really love Asian food and culture. A lot of it overlaps with Brazilian food and culture. Ooh, oh, I love that. I don't know a lot about Brazilian cuisine actually, but I would love to learn, and I would love to so food and drink are basically like our thing here at the BLT bar. You guys saw Trey. Hi. Everybody say hi to Trey.
Hello.
This is Trey. He's the T in the BLT bar.
Oh, we have new people?
Yeah, this is Faye. We're talking about syrups right now. Faye is currently making some different types of chong, actually.
Yeah.
She just made her first rich syrup, which was a lemon-rich syrup.
Ooh, okay.
Right? And then we're talking about...
Okay, wait, I got questions now. Hold on.
Okay, we got Brazilian... We're talking about Brazilian cuisine and Brazilian drinks and food.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So are you I guess you sound like a person that's really into mixology. Is that what you do, or?
Huge Japanese immigration population, and Brazilian themselves really like to sneak into all sorts of kitchens. Oh, I mean, we're the same way. Like, if we're not playing games, we're basically in the kitchen or up here at the bar doing something. Mm-hmm. So, are there any? If you had to share A1 Brazilian cocktail and or drink and A1 Brazilian dish, like if somebody's like, I don't know anything about Brazil, what would you share? Like, what would you want to want for people to try?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You're good. Caipirinha is the Brazilian cocktail.
You know, I've heard that.
I
think it has cachaça in it, right? Or I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Cachaça.
Yes.
Right?
Cachaça?
Cachaça? Are we saying it right?
Are we saying it right? Okay.
Lime sugar. Okay. Yeah.
I've never had one.
I had, no, actually. Wait, have we not had one before?
I thought it needed something special in there, but not just
cachaça.
simple. Oh, that's why we haven't had one.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, I don't think we've had one. It needs actual, just like, so not simple syrup. No. Because that sounds very similar to like, well, I was going to say a margarita, but margarita is not quite. It has 2 extra things instead of cachaça, right? Tequila.
Yes. I think caipirinha is cachaça. Isn't it cachaça and rum? I don't remember.
They said cachaça, lime, and sugar.
Oh, okay.
It sounds really good. It sounds very refreshing. I like lime. I like citrus anything anyway, so.
I drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Is actually a recipe.
It's like a deconstructed daiquiri.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay. I also love daiquiris. But yes, this is a mixologist. He is currently, and has been currently for the past quite a few months now, is in the process of helping build a speakeasy. So he's currently taking a break from streaming for a little bit, going on a little hiatus, because here we do prioritize taking care of yourself, and that includes your mental health. So, he's taking some him time this evening because you had a really long day, didn't you?
Yeah. We basically just went over, like, we've done all the construction and stuff for the speakeasy. It's just right now we have the people we're hiring, and now we're just training them the rest of the week. And a lot more than just being a bartender when it comes to this job.
You're literally building it from the ground up.
Yeah, it's like, pretty crazy.
Which is super cool.
Yeah, I've never done this before, so I'm very new at this, so I will be asking you a lot of questions. If you stick around and start watching us, I'll be asking you all kinds of questions to kind of, keep my noodle going.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Faye says that they're not licensed either. They're completely self-taught, which is actually where we started off too. We've been at the BLT bar here on this channel for 3 years, but we actually didn't start off with a food and drink channel. We were just a podcasting, just
kind of like a variety channel.
Yeah, a variety channel. We still kind of are, but we kind of gear mostly towards drink, because I think he wanted to start a whiskey. He wanted to get into whiskey.
I got into whiskey.
Yes, as you can see. So we started off with whiskey, and then we haven't looked back. So.
That's really how it happened. Yeah, I got into whiskey. I don't know. I think we were working on cosplay or something like that for a con, and I got really invested in like why or how whiskey was made.
Yeah,
I googled that and
just like jumped down the rabbit hole.
Dove in, and then I think I got bored with whiskey, and that's when I started getting into like making whiskey cocktails, and then that just opened up my career essentially.
Yeah, basically, I can do things.
Yeah.
So if you really enjoy what you're doing, Faye, you should keep on doing it because it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
And perhaps maybe one day you'll open up a speakeasy.
Yes. Join us. Come to the dark side. We have alcohol.
I mean, the light side has alcohol too, but. All right, everybody say bye to Trey.
Bye, nice meeting you, Faye.
I have my cutting board. We are. Oh, okay. Mr. Barks is leaving too. But yeah, it's super cool. Listen, sometimes my fingers don't work the way they want them to, the way I want them to either. I feel you. Bye, Mr. Barks. Oh, he's straight up left. Oh no, he came back. Hi, Brew. He thinks that we have snacks for him, but we don't have snacks for him, so I feel a little bad. Do you guys have a Discord? I'd love to tell you about my crazy experience. Oh, yes, we would love to hear about all of it. Yes, thank you so much for coming in and rating. I literally was just going to get on here and like super chill out. Thank you. It's like there should be an _! Discord channel, and then there is a channel called Sippers Lounge if you just want to chit chat with everybody. For the most part, it's like us shit posting, posting pictures of cocktails and posting pictures of brew. But yeah, if you want to tell us all about it, we do have some really good friends that have been working on, so one of our friends, his name is Larix. He is actually working on, starting up his own bitters company, his own bitters business, but he's gotten pretty far into the process, I believe. I don't think he's available for distribution yet, but we got to try some of his... Hi, kid. I don't have any snacks. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, so we got to try, like, the first batch... Come on. Ugh, okay. I can't consume much alcohol, but my partner loves a good cocktail, so he's my taste tester. Listen, Brew is full of personality. If he's not full of anything else, it is plenty of personality. It's hilarious. He's been with me all day, so I would think that he would be tired of me by now, but I guess he's not. I've been working all day. Is that why? You have a kiss? Thank you. So, is it, my doggy's like, I'm never tired of you. Yes. He thinks there's snacks. That's why. But we have no snacks. You can ask your dad for dinner. It's almost dinner time for you. What do you think? So yeah, so you can't, thank you, Dixie. Also, I hope class is going well. This is from your auntie. It's from your auntie. You're getting what you want. Do you see this? Do you see this kid? Y'all see this kid? Do you guys see this kid trying to get into this bag of snacks? All right. Wait. Wait. All right, go take your snack. Oh, God. That's my dog, y'all. Okay. That's our dog. Thank you, Dixie. I hope class is going well. He straight up took that treat and left. You can see him over there. All right. I think every time I start talking to myself really loudly, like right here, he's like, somebody's gonna give me a treat. Where is it? I was gonna ask the question. Mocktails. Is there a certain mocktail that you have made right now that you've enjoyed? I actually made, so the last mocktail I made, I think, was a cherry fizz. I did a cherry simple syrup, like using fresh cherries. They were on sale, which one of our sippers, which thank you so much for the follow. I think I missed your follow. Thank you for the follow, Faye. We really appreciate it, but all of our followers we call our sippers. So welcome to the sipper family. One of our sippers was talking about doing a chocolate cherry muffin recipe because cherries were on sale, I think, where they live too. And I was like, damn, you know what? That sounds good. Made something yesterday I was banging. It was, a strawberry basil drink. Actually, thank you to our moderator, Dixie. I do have some fresh basil that I kind of want to see how it goes well with, if it goes well with kiwi. I feel like kiwi and basil would go well together, but we're going to find out. But this is fresh from her garden. We're going to be using it tonight. I am, as Dixie says, a basil bitch. Basil is probably my favorite herb. I've been trying to keep up writing all my mocktail ideas. I think that's a very good habit to start, is writing down all your recipes as you go. Because you just never know what will stick and what you can tweak on and like what you will remember and what you won't. So that's good that you're writing that down. I got a strawberry rhubarb sparkling from Trader Joe's. The drink is jammy. Oh, okay. So the sparkly. Oh, got it. So the drink, the strawberry basil drink, was kind of jammy, so you use the sparkling water in it. Hey, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dixie. Oh, it wasn't jam. It was, okay, gotcha. So it tasted like jam, which is honestly really nice if it's a sparkling water and like doesn't have any flavor added. That's really impressive. Yeah, I was gonna say that's really cool because a lot of people do. I am on the team of yes, sparkling water, because I like sparkling water. Again, it's a texture thing. I eat and I drink sometimes because it feels good, like the sensory, like if it's bubbly, right? I like things that bubble, but I don't necessarily go for taste. Sparkling water by itself? No, thank you. I am on team sparkling water because it's fun to drink. I like that it fizzes in my mouth, and I can't do sodas because they are a little too sugary for me. I have to be careful with sugar content. I guess it's because I'm old. I don't know. But I like the way that sparkling water feels. So fizzy drinks are fun to drink. But again, like for the most part, sparkling water literally tastes like it's like lemon, and that's the lemon LaCroix, right? Or like pamplemousse. That's your grapefruit LaCroix. If the sugar isn't a problematic level for my health, I don't want it. Hey, if you know what you like, that's all right. Oh, it almost kind of rhymes. Go me. My water is just about to boil, actually. Oh, I'm supposed to. Look at me go. Let me actually. Right, I try my, but sometimes cool things. You know, I am a little poet, and sometimes most of the time I'm not, but I think that's okay. I'm actually gonna go wash my hands because I've picked up brew several times, and I use hand sanitizer, but I'm actually about to like cut up fruits and stuff. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. I think I'm just gonna cut up the kiwi into probably just like little cubes. I need a vessel to put them in. A vessel? A bowl? I'm in a bar. And there were no bowls at this bar. I have no bowls. I could just use a shaker. I'll just use a shaker. We have plenty of shakers. There we go. We'll just use a shaker. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna move these guys over here. There is a, this with the Boba reminded me, if you do need a recipe for Namban Faye, I do have one. I kind of did my own little, I usually do my own kind of little riff on them, on recipes just in general. Gotta follow your heart. So, I can post that on the Discord later if you'd like to check it out. Oh, thank you, Dixie. Alright, where are my hats? I need a hat. Thank you, Wildflower! Wait, what the hell? Where'd my hats go? I literally have a stack of hats that I keep in here. Aha! A hat! Is this an Aldi hat? Yes, it is. I'm gonna figure out some dinner. I'm big hungry, but I'll be back later if I don't get distracted. If not, I'll talk to you more on Discord and stream. All right, perfect. Thank you so much for joining, Faye. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you get some yummy food in your belly. And thank you again so much for the raid. Wildflower, if we can actually get a shout out for Faye or Dixie, whichever one of you guys is here right now. If we can get a shout out for them, that'd be super cool. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I'll have to, I'll post this later to see how these simple syrups and these drinks go on the Discord too. So I hope you have a good night and a good meal. We will see you later. Right now I'm cutting up this kiwi. I think I'm actually gonna peel it. Thank you, Wildflower. So cute. Love it, love it. Okay. So that we don't lose a lot of kiwi, I'm actually gonna peel it. So, alright. I have been told numerous times that I have been taught to peel fruits and just peel in general incorrectly. So you're supposed to peel towards yourself. I don't peel towards myself. I peel away. Because I've been told that when you cut things, or like when you have something sharp, you're supposed to go away from you. So I don't remember who it was. I was like, you're peeling the wrong way. I think it was probably when I started bartending, because you know you need to have like citrus peels and like fruit peels or whatever for garnishes. I don't peel towards me, and I think you know one of my coworkers or whatever was like, "Hey, that's looking mighty dangerous." I was like, "What? I thought this was a safe way." So yeah, I tried to peel towards myself once, and like I'm pretty sure I almost cut myself. This kiwi smells good. I got a random hankering for kiwis last week. I was like, man, you know what sounds really good right now? A kiwi. So I went looking for them. I don't know if they're in season or not. Because I went to Kroger, I think. Gotta get back to homework. Alrighty. Good luck with the homework. We're sending you all the good vibes. Thank you so much for the lurk. And Brew thanks you once again for his treat. But yeah, I had a random hankering for a kiwi. I was like, damn, a kiwi sounds really fucking good right now. But I couldn't find it at Kroger. I was like, wait, are kiwis just like not in season now? I don't remember. I want to say they're summer seasonal. I think. Maybe. But I did find them. I found them at our favorite store, which not a sponsor yet. Aldi. That's where I found the giganto mega kiwis. But yes, I like kiwis. I think they're yummy. And I feel like a kiwi basil smash is just gonna be super tasty. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys in this camera. Look at this kiwi, y'all. It's like a kiwi going through mitosis. It feels like I'm peeling a potato. Oh, when I see kiwis now, I always have to tell the story. So, if you guys don't already know, I'm a big K-pop fan. I am also a K-drama enthusiast, but you know, I love my K-pop, I love my K-dramas. So my favorite K-pop group is a group called Tomorrow by Together, called TXT. I actually got to see them in concert. Wildflower went with me. They came to play a show in Atlanta in May? I think it was in May. Everything's always in season. Right, that's why I was super surprised that Kroger didn't have kiwis. I was like, isn't everything supposed to be available year-round? That's the late stage capitalism in me. So yeah, anyway, my favorite group is called TXT. They're called Tomorrow by Together. They are a group of 5 dudes, and they are very chaotic, very Gen Z energy, super humble, very funny, very talented, very skilled group of dudes. And as do a lot of K-pop idols do, they have a variety show that they film in a series called To Do. And on one of these episodes, they were eating, I think one of them, one of the members was cooking for the other members to like eat and like rate his food basically. And this dish particularly had shrimp in it. So the other 4 boys were eating and they're like, yeah, we really like the shrimp stuff. One of them notices that the youngest member, dude, he's eating his shrimp. Right, so you got shrimp. Shrimp's got a tail. You eat the shrimp, get the meat out the tail, you throw away the tail. They notice, so the youngest member, his name is Huning Kai. They noticed Kai was eating the shrimp, but he didn't have a pile of tails. So they were like, bro, where are you putting your trash? And he was like, what trash? So they were like, Are you eating the shrimp? And he was like, yeah, I love shrimp. So they were like, where are you putting the tails? So he straight up was like, I eat them. And the other four were like, excuse me? He said, yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't like hurt me, yeah, I just chew them up and I eat them. And the other four were like, what the hell? So they started asking him like what are other things that you eat with the shell on, you know? Or so Hunin Kai said, well, yeah, like kiwis, I just eat the whole kiwi. Like I just bite into a kiwi. They were like, dude, like skin and all, and he said, yeah. Is that weird? I'm like, yeah, it's weird. So when I think of kiwis or when I see kiwis, I always think of Hunin Kai from TXT and how this dude would be out here eating what I'm peeling off currently and about to throw away. Okay, I love kiwi, but it is a little sticky. She's a little sticky. Damn. Okay. Ah! Please. Okay, perfect. Okay. Our kiwi has been cut. Alright, so if our kiwi is cut, I'm going to go ahead and cut these kiwis. Our kiwis have been peeled. They haven't been cut. I'm about to cut them now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into them. Actually, I do want to keep a couple for a garnish. I feel like the garnish would be really pretty. So I am going to slice a couple of slices. Make them look kind of pretty. I said a couple slices, but I went ahead and cut this whole side of the kiwi. I'm gonna try it. Delicious! Alright. I'm putting the garnished kiwi in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the kiwi into like cubes, basically. I'm going to dice the kiwi, I guess. My favorite part of the kiwi is the center, because it's sweet. Kiwi seeds also remind me of chia seeds. I freaking love chia seeds. I know I said that I needed a bowl to put these in, but I can totally just keep these on the cutting board until I need to get off my finger. Okay. Let me cut this straight down this way. Yo! Look at how big the center is on this one. Look at that. It looks like it looks like custard. Yo, that's crazy. Oh wait, sorry, didn't read right. Yo! Okay, well, now, I gotta try a slice. Please. Get off of me. Get off. There we go. Okay. I am gonna try a slice. And I'm gonna try a slice straight from the middle. It's like eating a cake from the middle. I say that, and I cut from the wrong side. That's what I get. Okay. There we go. like a little watermelon. This is so cute. So pretty. So pretty. My cuticles actually look kind of okay today. Love this. Mmm. Delicious. Love it. Okay. I'm continuing to dice up the kiwis. Okay. Whoop. I'm using a paring knife. I probably should have used a different knife, but I was too lazy to go back downstairs and get a bigger knife. So this doesn't usually take this long. There we go. Eh. Kiwi green is one of my favorite greens. Shades of green, I probably should say. Okay. Cutting these up. I have noticed, which I've, it's been like this for a while, I guess. I actually have a dear friend who is like very allergic to strawberries, but loved kiwis. When she lived here in the States, which I don't know how it is across the pond, but living here, everything that was kiwi flavored was always strawberry. So it was always strawberry kiwi flavored. She could never find kiwi, just like kiwi flavored, just any straight up without strawberry. And of course she couldn't have it, the strawberry one, because she would die. So I don't know if you know of anything that is just like kiwi on its own with no strawberry, but that seems to be a common pairing, is strawberry kiwi. I'm gonna watch these real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. I've washed these. Okay. And by wash, I gave them a quick rinse because I'm going to wash them afterwards. But we have all of our kiwis right here, as you can see. All cut up and ready to go in with our simple. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably good to add our boba to. So we are going to add, there's a 10 cups of water for every 1 cup of boba. We just need to boil it. It'll be fine. Okay. It smells kind of sweet, so it might already be sweetened. This is a jar of honey, which is what I usually like to sweeten my boba with, but if it's already sweet, then we're not going to sweeten this. So, we're probably like, I don't know, a fourth of the package. We got like a fourth of the package in there. And we are gonna toss our boba in there. Give it a little mixy mix. And you'll know they're done once they start floating. Once they start floating. Okay. Oh, I think it's already been 10 minutes. I was like, what's banging on my head? It's the tag. I don't know why I haven't taken the tag off this hat. I'm just like, It has Aldi on it, so I don't want to take out the tag. Alright. As you can see, our boba is cooking. Give it a little stir, a little mixy mix. A little mixy mix. Oh, wait. There was a... Well, actually... Let me see what we got. Do we want to try to make... Do we want to try to make one alcoholic drink with the boba? Should we do it? Because originally both of them were going to be non-alcoholic, but do we want alcohol with our boba? Have you guys seen where there's like... What do they call them? Shit. It's like... I think they're boba, but it's also already boozy. Is it boozy boba? Like the actual pearls themselves. Cocktail caviar? Is that what it's called? Which I don't know if it's like a boba tapioca or if it's a different thing. Because Trey is actually, he's made cocktail caviar before. And it was pearls. He just called them pearls. They're chamomile. I think he was trying to do chamomile pearls. And you basically like make a... This is like a slightly gastronomy, I guess. But what you... If I remember correctly, do not quote me. What you do is you take a mixture of agar-agar, which is like a non-animal version of gelatin. It basically turns things into gel. You take a mixture of a liquid, something, like a juice or whatever that you're wanting to turn into the little pearls. Mix that with agar-agar, whatever the proportions are. I don't know what the proportions are. You mix it together, and you put it in like a little pipette or like something to be able to make drips happen from the mixture, and you put that into oil. So like a neutral oil of some sort. So a neutral oil is basically like an oil that doesn't have a flavor. So like canola oil, vegetable oil, like you want to kind of stay away from like coconut oil or olive oil that has a taste. Olive oil. Did you hear me? And that's the first time I caught myself saying that. Olive oil. So yeah, you basically like pipette or just drop them into like a, like a cup of or some type of measurement of oil where you can drop the mixture on top and it floats to the bottom. So when you use the dropper or like make drops of the agar-agar solution into the oil, it turns into a sphere and then they all kind of float very slowly to the bottom. So you just keep doing that until you like run out of mixture or, until you're done basically. I think it's also supposed to be cold. The oil? Something's supposed to be cold too. Anyway, that process Trey has done before to make spheres, like cocktail caviar, but pearls, I don't know, whatever they might be called, and he made chamomile ones, which I thought were really tasty. Okay, these were floating. Okay, so since this is floating, I'm gonna give it a little chew and see if it's good. Y'all, I have not had boba in so long. Okay. It turns out the smell of the boba is a lot sweeter than the actual taste, so we're actually gonna sweeten this up a little bit with some honey. Oh, I forgot to clean that. I probably should use a strainer, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Ow, I just touched the hot pan. A hot pot. We are using the actual pot that I use in the kitchen, the smallest one I have and not the little mini gold ones that I used last time I made a syrup, because those leak if you go above the handle. And we needed to go above the handle, so that's why we're using this one. But yeah, should we make an alcoholic drink, or should these both be non-alcoholic? So if you're wanting, I feel like, you know, there's not a end-all be-all to make bobas, however you want to do it. I feel like if you're wanting to sweeten your boba, a good way to do it and a good time to do it is when it's hot. Like, because you want it to cool down a little bit. This is when you would add your sweetener, whatever your sweetener may be. Even if it's like simple syrup, or if it's something that's granulated, like if you just want to add regular sugar in there. Since it's hot, it'll melt down and, you know, become consistent with the pearls versus them, you know, let's say you cool it down and then want to add like regular white sugar, then you get like clumps of sugar in there basically, which textural wise is not usually what we're going for. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go dump this water out, so I will be right back. Once again. Okay. All right. Actually, wanted to lower the heat a little bit. I need what is it called? A stirring stick. Okay. Okay, this is definitely hot. Okay. And water. I'm gonna add our kiwi. We have plenty of kiwi. Alright, now I remember Faye saying that the color didn't turn out the prettiest. So we'll see how this turns out color-wise. But we're shooting for good taste. Okay. And like we did with the cherry symbol, I'm not going to do a complete 1-to-1. I'm actually going to add a little bit less sugar so we can adjust it as we need to. Technically, a simple syrup is 1 part sugar, 1 part water. But we're just going to eyeball this. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna eyeball this. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and warming up the water right here. This is my tea kettle. I got my tea kettle going so that it's already hot water that I can add in here in case I need more water. But I've got, I don't know, like 1/4 cup of sugar. I have 2 ounces of shit. Well, it's not 2 ounces because this is measuring liquid ounces. So, we're gonna put the sugar in here with the kiwi. And stir it around. Oh, I'm gonna add the honey into our boba before it cools down a little too much. I don't need too much honey, just maybe like half a tablespoon, because I don't have a lot of boba. Eeh. I'm working with so many sticky things today. This is good local honey. One of our neighbors actually owns a bee farm. And they live like right down the road from us. I didn't know that they had a bee farm. I was looking for local honey to buy, and like, you know, their ad popped up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'd like to buy some local honey. They sent me their address to go pick it up because it's like a porch pickup or whatever. And I was like, why does this say 2-minute walk? And I was like, oh shit, they're my neighbors. Local honey is always good. Usually the best option if you can get it, because it helps out with allergies. Because the bees that make the honey, they obviously travel to the local flowers, and that's supposed to, whenever you eat the honey, that's supposed to help like your immune system basically, because you're getting like the flower pollen in smaller doses, I think, with the honey. So yeah. Okay. Very good amount of sweet. I like honey boba. Delicious. Perfect. Okay. This guy's kind of going wild over here. Going wild. Okay. I actually don't think that I'm gonna need. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that is delightful. That is so good, guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need. I think I actually did a 1-to-1 ratio of that water to the sugar. And the kiwis are basically just gonna sit in it and do its thing. Can you see? Oh yeah, I already see up in the corner. It's so pretty and green. Okay. A lot of things today require to like sit and wait. So today's lesson is a lesson in patience. Okay. There we go. And I say lesson in patience is I'm about to literally eat all of the boba that's in this bowl. Okay, so like I said originally, the original plans were to do 2 drinks in which both were non-alcoholic. But now I'm like, should I try? I feel like boba and alcohol sometimes don't mix well. And I also am like, what would I want? I feel like something with a White Russian might be something like milky or like creamy, like a creamy drink. So good. Alright. Let's go through the catalog. We got The Office. Okay. Because we made a did we do a gin fizz last time? I think, no, we did a whiskey sour last time. Which, by the way, now that I'm not as tipsy and going back and looking at that New York sour that I made, god damn, I added so much wine. I was like, there's not enough wine in here. It's basically half wine. So, I was just really happy that it layered. We could just go, like, completely left field and just be like, let's make, like, a Tipperary. You know, something super alcohol, put boba in it and see if it works. I don't think it's going to. I think that's not going to be fun. Let's see. Brandy Alexander might be yummy. What's a sherry cobbler? Let's see. Sherry cobbler. That sounds good. The term cobbler describes a genre of cocktails served with crushed ice. Oh, I thought we were talking about pie. I guess we're not. Oh, it's actually bourbon. Let me turn it down a little bit. Traditionally, a defining feature of these cocktails is that they are built on fortified wines rather than spirits. Cobblers that make use of base spirits like bourbon or gin, or that employ alcoholic liqueurs, are said to be spiked. As a result, cobblers tend to have low alcoholic content and are generally very light and refreshing. In its original form, the sherry cobbler is a simple cocktail built by muddling an orange wedge with sherry and simple syrup. We add a little bit of complexity by splitting the sherry's share between a nutty Oloroso and a dry Fino, and include lemon, pineapple, and maraschino for extra fresh fruit flavors. Gotta get this kiddo to bed. Love you. Love you too. Good night, little mans. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Bye. This sounds really tasty, actually. All right. The color on the screen looks really good, but you definitely can tell it is a different color. It's looking a little pineapple-y, actually. Looking a little pineapple-y. But, smells really good. I'm kind of sad that I have to discard the fruit. But there's really, all the flavors going into the syrup, so the fruit itself is not, it's probably not going to be tasty. We could try some. You know what? Okay, let me try a bit. There's this one right here. We're just going to try a bit of this fruit. Tastes like a cooked kiwi. I almost feel like if you pureed it, maybe, and then put it in the freezer for a little sorbet thing, that might be pretty good. But we are just wanting to get the simple syrup. The syrup. The kiwi syrup. It's kind of fun stirring the pot with a little stirring stick. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. I think originally I was gonna do a mint chocolate chip boba tea, which sounds really tasty. Should we do mint choco? Do you think mint choco would be good? While we wait for the kiwi to do his thing. Steep? I guess it says steeping. But the heat is on, so it wouldn't be steeping. Steeping is when the heat is off, but the water is hot, I think. Because you steep teas, and teas don't boil. The way that this is in a bowl, I literally, and with a serving spoon, I literally could I kind of wanted to let it cool off a little bit because I don't want to melt all the ice. Okay. Actually, I want to show you guys this. Look, aren't they pretty? Here we go. They're so pretty! So pretty! It's really satisfying to like kind of scoop them around. Kind of scoop them. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna turn off the heat now. Is that the aviary cocktail book? It is. It's actually, well, the aviary is behind us right here. This one's the aviary, but this one is the office. Also, hey, Loriander, how are you doing? It's been a little while. I hope you've been doing really well. I love to show off this book every time I get a chance. So this is like it feels like a leather cover, basically. I don't know if it's actually full on leather or not, but it's got a little magnet inside this little flap right here. With a little gold engraved cocktail glass with ice, and then you can open it up and it has a little look. So you can see magnet. That's the second one. I don't know what order that they go in. I want to say this is like, I want to say this is the extension of the aviary, because I know we have, oh god. This is the actual aviary. Jesus Christ. I didn't realize how big this one is. Cause this book, like, let me tell you, I'm sure you already know, Loriander, but, it is not just like, hey, let me just, like, grab a couple things and make a drink. It's like, you have to prepare to make this drink. I think the first drink we tried making from this, we did not prepare enough. And even with what we had, we can already taste like the complexities and like how well everything was put together. It was like, this is wild. Yes, all 440 pages. It's wild. But it's also really cool. Like, if you need inspiration for like a drink or anything, so we haven't fully made a what's it called? A drink from the aviary, just kind of like our as close as we can get to one. But we have. Oh, Loriander, I don't know if you also know, but hi! It's funny that you actually show up as I pull out the aviary holiday cocktails book. Hi! Thank you so much for the sub. It's 31 months from Lil Fisticuffer. How you doing, bro? Oh yes, I don't remember what I was saying. Loriander, I don't know if you know about the aviary holiday cocktails book. We made one fully at my. It wasn't fully. We didn't have Togarashi, unless you want to count the sesame seed substitution as that. The closest we came to making a book from the aviary was at Fissy's house. Because you guys even got like a little... They're not cups. They look like tiny little hot tub, pool hot tub wooden cups. But yeah, they do have a holiday edition, which is basically like a little magazine. And there is a recipe in here that Trey and I really love. Let me see if I can find it. I would count it because we had the weird niche ingredients. Okay, well then I will retract my statement. We've only made one drink. There are five. These are. I can't read. There are 5. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one are we missing? So this is the holiday one. We really enjoy the... We made the Beam Me Up Toddy on stream once. And this was delicious. Loved it. Because there was sage in there. This was the first time we actually, like, had sage in a drink. It brought a good savory element without overpowering and without it being like, it's a Bloody Mary and it's savory because it's a drink. But there is a Bloody Mary recipe in here that's also delicious. It's like a Thanksgiving Bloody Mary. We tried to sell a version of it at work, and it was just like lost onto our customers. They didn't appreciate it, which was really sad. But it was really tasty. Summer. Oh, we don't have summer. We do have Zero, which we did a mocktail episode for Sunday Sippin' last year in May, where we made the Bramblin' Man. I think it's a Bramblin' Man because I like the way it sounded, which was also tasty too, and the fact that it was like no alcohol, so cool. And yes, Fisty, I tried. How is the Beebus? Give him a treat for me. His cousin was being extra greasy earlier. He kept whining and complaining because he wanted a treat, and then Dixie finally gave him a treat. Okay. So, I don't remember how long this has been going. It's obviously still very hot, as you can see. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the bookcase in the back. He had a dental bit to go, and then some chimkin. Alright. Alright. Well, I'll put my treat in the queue. This is still hot. It's still steeping. Huh? What's gonna cause him to whine for treats? Yeah, basically whenever we come up to the bar, and then once I start talking in this direction at the TV, he's like, yep, we are definitely, it's time for a treat. But, his treat redemption came late, so. But he got his treat and he left. My dude freaking left. Or he just wanted to hang out, I don't know. Or both, maybe. But anyway, our kiwis are here. They're just kiwi and sugar and water. Oh, I guess what I can do. So, I think I'm gonna build this in a highball. A highball glass is a tall glass. It looks like a cylinder. But I want to make it a basil kiwi smash. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take. I need a strainer. Okay. We'll just put her right there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got a little bit of our syrup. Smells good. Kind of looks like lemon juice almost, or like OJ. So we are going to toss this in the fridge. Ball. All right, now here's the problem. We want to put basil in our drink, And usually I will put it in the bottom and I will smash it. But we're gonna have boba in there. And I don't want to, we shouldn't be like, because we gotta use a straw to get the boba out. So should we just cut this up really, like, fine? Should I smash it in the glass and then take it out? How do you do this? This smells good. Okay. I'll just make a decision. Okay. Bing. What's the problem? Oh, so I'm gonna do like a I want to smash this basil in my glass, and what you do is, no, I have a boba straw. What you do is you usually leave the smashed herb at the bottom, but I don't want it to stay at the bottom because then it's gonna mix with the boba, and I feel like you might like suck up a huge chunk of basil, and I don't necessarily want a huge chunk of basil sucked up with my boba. Hi, Miss Physics! How are you? Guess what? Chicken butt! Also, I think I had a call from you earlier, but I didn't hear it for some reason, so I'm sorry I didn't... Oh, congratulations! It's better than chicken butt! Woo! Everybody, let's get some chicken Joshes. Hold up, wait. Wait, where the hell? What the fuck? Ugh. Okay. Bam. Wait, what the hell? Ugh. There we go. Chicken Joshes. Grind, add to the mixer. Muddle it more. Okay, let's see. I'm so hyped, as you should be. I'm so glad. I'm assuming that's why you called, right? I'm so sorry I didn't pick up. I had to start streaming and I was like, I don't know why I didn't hear my phone, but I'll catch her after stream. But I'm glad you joined. Yay! Do you have a start date? Give us deets. When's it happening? When you leaving your old job? I have an idea. No start date yet, just a verbal offer. We'll take it. Alright, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna put the basil in the shaker. We are gonna do... Okay. Alright, we're gonna add some ice. Okay. And we are actually going to... Well, we're super proud of you, Miss Physics! Again, congratulations! Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of the kiwi in here. And obviously the simple syrup that is in here too. Okay. Long time coming. It has been though. Okay. Let me add another. Okay. All right. Now we are gonna shake it. We're gonna shake it till it's chilled. So we got the basil in there, and we have the kiwi in there. And what we're gonna do my arms hurt after swimming. Okay, it feels pretty chilled. So we're going to I actually don't know if I should make this in a highball. I feel like it needs to be like a pint glass or something. Ooh. Okay, actually, let's use this glass instead. So, our wonderful friend Kat actually gifted us this glass. I think it's supposed to be made for beer. I think. But we're going to use it today. Yeah, this has a little bit more. It's not quite a full pint glass. But it's not as skinny as a highball should be. So, we are going to, in our glass here, add the boba to the bottom. I like a good, healthy amount of boba. Okay. We are going to add ice. Okay. Ice has been added. And now strain this into here. Oh yeah, this I probably should have double strained it. I didn't double strain it. So everything is coming out all at once. This looks like Shrek's swamp water. Yeah, I should have double strained it. Oh well. Now I know why they say double strain. It's like, well, it's just one strainer and this one's really fine. That's how it works, right? No. No, it's not how it works. I was incorrect. Okay. Ha! All right. Okay. Got a little bit of sparkling water. Let me go get my boba straw. Hold up. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So, I got my reusable boba straw. And we're gonna add some sparkling water to it. Okay. Plus garnish. Okay. Hee hee hee. much sparkling water. Okay. This is kind of good, y'all. Oh, shit. I definitely spilled it everywhere. I spilled it everywhere. Yeah. It looks a little bit like swamp water, but it's okay. Okay. Let's try it out. Let me first take a sip. What the heck? My boba's not coming up. Mmm. Mmm. That's yummy. The kiwi is very fresh. I think I taste the basil. Okay. Let me actually stir it around a little bit. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm also gonna shove the kiwi and the basil in there. Okay. Mmm. So the kiwi is actually pretty tart. I did squish up the actual kiwi in the shaker with the basil, and the ice probably watered it down because it was hot. So I probably should be patient and wait for the syrup to actually like do its thing. But other than that, like the kiwi itself, it's a great way to get a kiwi flavor without all the you know, the textures, if you're not into like the kiwi seeds and stuff. Kiwi itself does have a little bit of an extra little tartness to it, so if you like tart and sweet fruits, you know, kiwi obviously is a good way to go, I think. The boba keeps getting stuck in my straw. I think I would probably use a different sparkling water. So I used a lemon sparkling water, and you can actually taste the lemon in it. So I probably should have just gone with like a regular sparkling water, but I was like, oh, lemon will be fine. It's just sparkling water. So overall, concepts there, I did not, surprise, surprise, did not execute it quite right, but I think this is pretty tasty. I'll enjoy it. I'll be keeping this simple syrup for a little while, this kiwi simple syrup. I feel like it'd just be tasty with like regular club soda. Oh, hi. Hey, Dragon. How's it going? You came just in time to see my kiwi swamp water. Faye was correct. Got in from dance lessons. Fun. How was dance? Oh, yes. My dog is now angry. Why? I don't know. Dope. My straw is jank, y'all. Worked on Sugar Tucks, and Sugar Tucks was an inside turn. I have no idea. Is that swing dancing? Is that what that is? We host swing dance nights at work every now and then, and I only ever like work them because I'm the social media manager. But West Coast swing, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. I'm glad you had a good time. This boba though, I can smash this boba. I do have a little bit of boba left. I also got my first belt tonight. Oh, is this? Wait, do tell. What is? How do belt? What is belt? Excuse me. This is very fizzy, which is yummy. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna eat the rest of this boba. Oh yeah. Well, let me at least. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Bruce about to get in trouble. Woot! Hey, Tony, how are you? Okay. I guess I just didn't make as much as I thought I was going to. Dragon, I do hope that you were, I was like, wait, what is built? Where'd you go? How you doing, Tony? Welcome on in. You guys have come just in time to see the result of our kiwi simple syrup. Bing bong. I actually think it probably needs a little bit more, which I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Let me give it a taste. Okay. Oh. Sounds like somebody got in trouble. Okay. Let me give this a taste. And see if it needs more sugar. It probably could stand to do a little bit more sugar. So what I'm gonna do is, since it is still kind of warm, actually I might make a simple syrup and then add it to this. Because it's pretty tart. There we go. Belt systems like Dojo, if you learn something and are comfortable doing it on the floor, the way they check that off your progression in terms of belts. It goes white, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, red, white. It's just for showing it. Okay, I got orange because I'm comfortable with a basic 6 count. Woo! Congrats! I love it. Everybody over here doing good things today. We're learning about new things. We're getting belts. We're getting jobs. We love it. We stand. Let's get some chicken Joshes in the chat. Also for Dragon. Hold up. Chicken Josh. Well, congratulations, Dragon. It's always fun learning new things. And it's always fun when you work on something and practice it, and when it finally clicks. There's only 2 black belts in our group, and they're like world-class professional dancers. Ooh, that's cool that you get to dance with them too, though. I think that's always really neat. All right, let me go here. Yeah, it probably worked better if I had smaller ice too. These ice things are pretty big. One of them taught the very first lesson I ever went to. Oh, nice! Yo, that's awesome! Bro, my straw is ass. If it catches more than one Boba Pearl. Oh, okay. I got the extra basil in there. It's no bueno. I mean, I like it, but like, it doesn't go with the drink. Slash, this drink needs something. It's probably a little too watered down. I always had friends tell me that I needed to, there's like a swing dance, club when I was in college, And one of my friends, his name was Rex, he really enjoyed swing dancing. He was like, yo, you and Trey gotta come swing dance. You and Trey gotta come swing dance. And I guess we just, well, obviously, as you can see, neither of us know how to swing dance, so we never got to go. But that was one of the things I was like, man, I feel like swing dancing might be kind of fun. You got thrown at the deep end. Woohoo! If you can survive from those experiences, usually I like them because it makes the easier things, as long as you learn them correctly, like you got the fundamentals, obviously. It makes the easier things even easier. Like, duh, but like, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for being super late. No worries, we were just chilling. What are we doing? So, I have just made some boba tea. I made our own pearls. Wait, show here. We boiled our own pearls, sweetened with honey, and then made a kiwi simple syrup to make a kiwi boba fizz. I got impatient and I basically mixed the kiwi puree, or the kiwi pieces, with ice and basil, because I wanted to put basil in there. And the ice basically was melted because the kiwi mixture was still too hot, so my drink came out a little two-dimensional. Excuse me. So the concept is there. The execution was not. So if I try it again, I will let you guys know, and I'll put it on the Discord. I'm getting free private lessons because I'm helping him set up a VPN. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. You can... Who needs money when you can barter? Keep it up, hope it tastes good. Thank you! The boba itself tastes good. It just needs a little more sweetness. Everything got watered down, and I used a lemon sparkling water. I should have just used the regular sparkling water because the lemon is making everything else more tart. Because I don't have enough sugar in there. So yeah, I'm actually gonna keep this stream a pretty chill one. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. But thank you guys so much for coming and joining. Again, Dragon, congratulations on getting your belt. I'm also helping format the form that I keep track of, so maybe that'll help as well. So I'm telling you, trading a service for a service. Who needs money? You could help set up VPNs and formatting forms, and they can teach you how to dance. I think that's a fair trade, as long as you think it's a fair trade. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Dia's on. Okay. So, if you guys want to hold on to your seats, we're going to go say hi to our wonderful friend Dia in Australia. But a little bit of housekeeping, I guess, before I hop off. I do think we're going to be doing Sunday Sippin' this week. I'm like, wait, what's happening? I don't know what days, my days anymore. As of right now, do plan to join us if you would like to on this upcoming Sunday for another episode of Sunday Sippin'. As always, I will post on the day of when we're going to be streaming and what we will be streaming. Thanks, Tony. But yeah, other than that, if you guys haven't already, I think everybody here has already joined, but in case you haven't, typing ! Discord, that's where we'll post everything. Discord gets everything first. If you have any memes or drinks or food or pets that you want to share photos of, feel free to toss them on the Discord there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna fix this off stream, so I'm gonna add some sugar and like doctor her up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and joining. Thank you for all the subs and the follows and everything else in between, just coming and hanging out. So y'all hold on to your seats. Let me get us set up for the raid. Since we got raided, we gotta keep the love going. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam. Boom. Excuse me. Okay. Awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and yeah, we will see you guys on Sunday. Make sure to drink water. Don't be a dehydrated bitch like me. Be a hydro homie. And then make sure to take care of yourself so you can take care of the people that you love. And yeah, thanks for being cool. Bye, y'all.